On today's video, a mind-blowing Snowy Christmas update is out, and it changes KVK, Alliance Systems, adds the Christmas event, so many little optimizations, and so much is changing. Heroic Anthem optimizations, Season 1 and 2 optimizations, so much changed. And in this video, we're going to give you 7 points, technically 5, but we'll round it up to 7 with a couple of commendable points that are super important for you to know from this update. So sit back, smash a like on the video, and let's go. Hey there YouTube, welcome back to Gekko Gaming. Oh my goodness gracious, update 41 is out, and I was like, how do we summarize this? We're gonna have to read through majority of the update. That's how crazy it is, but I'm gonna try to summarize things as much as possible for you guys, as well as give you some of my interpretations. We're gonna read most of it, but I'll give you some interpretations of some things that are not that important, quote unquote. Before we start though, I am a sponsored content creator of Kingdoms of the Content. Don't forget to slap a like on this video, and of course subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. Hit all notifications on so you know when we upload a new video, and you get a notification when I go live on stream later tonight, 5 to 5:30 p.m. UTC. We'll discuss all of this and so much more in more detail. Let's get into the video and into the update, as on the 15th, we're going to have a massive update. The first point in our top 5/7 points in this is the Christmas event. It is coming up a week after the update, and to shorten it up a little bit, this is a alliance-based seasonal event, which means it's not a 7,000 gem event. It's one of those that you're gonna have to spend about between 20 and 30,000 gems to get the special items for the legendary commander sculptures, as well as some for the actual skin. On top of all of that, we're gonna get within this event a Zenith of Power, which we don't know what the skin for it is yet. After the update, we'll make a video showing you all of the new things that were added. Do not worry about that. There's also going to be a Race Against Time and a Treasure Hunt event, which are interesting little events that are probably going to give us the special items to get more sculptures for free. I believe that as a free-to-play player, if you log in 5 of the 7 days, you do Race Against Time and all that, you'll probably be able to get like 3 to 5 sculptures for free from the event, and then you'll have to spend some of the gems or moolah to get the rest done. And of course, you can send Christmas gifts to your friends and to your alliance and whatever the heck not. Point number 2 in this update is point number 2. Lost Kingdom system optimizations. In order to help your governors experience later game content as soon as possible, we've quickened the pace of Lost Kingdom events. At the same time, equipment-related rewards have been added to help governors get equipment for their commanders faster. Okay. Adjusted the first 2 seasons of Lost Kingdom to 49 days each. Back in the day, we did 90-day KVK Season 1. 90 days on the first season, and now you do 2 of them almost in 90 days. So things got shorter, quick and painless. Well, painful, perhaps. Get in there, get the fights going, get it over with, get out of those seasons, and make it to the later game. That's pretty much what they were trying to do. They also lowered the requirements of Crusader achievements and added equipment-related rewards. Now, this is a big asterisk exclamation mark thing in here, because they did that in Heroic Anthem, and the rewards out of Heroic Anthem are worse and harder to get than the rewards from Light versus Darkness in the Crusader achievements. So we're going to have to keep up with what's in the Crusader achievements in Season 1 and 2, as well as, well, we have that data right now, as well as in Light versus Darkness, and then we'll see how it changes after the update. But that might not be necessarily a good thing. Eve of the Crusade was decreased from 3 days each to 2 days each. Now, that means 2 days of Marauders, 2 days of training, and 2 days of Marauder camps. So we're going to 6 days worth of an event rather than 9. I'm okay with it. Hunting for 3 days Marauders is nice. Now you got to cram it into 2. Training in 2 days or 3 days makes no real difference unless, of course, you don't get the runes. This essentially means you had 6 opportunities to get 15% training runes, and now you only have 4. So that could be a little bit detrimental for training. So FYI, this could be problematic for any kingdom, essentially. This is actually not necessarily a good thing. Adjusted the reward drops from Kingdom supply chests and added more equipment-related rewards. This is the Marauder chests that you get, and there is a little bit of a we'd call it a division. What do you call? I'm trying to use a word that would mean something here. There's a a difference of opinions between myself and, for example, Chiskel, who says that, you know, the best rewards for AP come from Marauders. And while I don't necessarily agree with that, now we are going to get to see whether this change is going to make them actually better or not. If the drop rate of gems and speed ups remains the same and they added equipment and in return they dropped the drop rate of Alliance credits and resources and stuff like that, Marauders become the best way to spend your AP. But I suspect that they're going to make them actually worse. I suspect that we're going to see much less speed ups, much less gems, and more equipment-related stuff, but not that good of equipment-related stuff. So this is, in my opinion, a nerf, not a good thing. Added equipment material rewards, possible reward drop from defeating barbarians and marauders. Now that is an upgrade right there. As you're hunting marauders, you might get materials. As you're hunting barbarians, you might get materials. And this, again, makes my boys, the barbarians in KVK, even more juicy to hit. I am still sticking by hitting barbarians in KVK. I'd rather spend my AP there. But if these changes happen before our marauders come out in 401, I'll spend the 50 to 100,000 honor AP just to get those chests, and we'll see how good or bad the drop rate is. Although again, with 100k worth of AP, there's going to be very little to nothing that I can really give you as of data. It'll all be about luck in my RNG. Point number 3 in this update is Lost Kingdom Season of Conquest optimizations, more Lost Kingdom changes. We continue to optimize Season of Conquest in order to offer richer experience for governors who have already been through 3 seasons. Added a new story, Strife of the Eight. A modified version of the classic Season 2 map with some special content added in front from the Season of Conquest. Among the 8 camps, who will reign supreme? Sign up for the event and it might be you. Well, I guess that's where my jumper is going next. We're going to go find who's going to do Strife of 8 and go join them. I mean, what on earth is this? Another KVK. They haven't even finished optimizing Heroic Anthem and we have a new KVK already announced. Oh my goodness gracious. I guess we're staying in K2 and doing this event with them next? Oh my lordy almighty. Optimized Bastion Commander quest system. You can now give up on accepted quests. How many times did we tell Lilith they need to do this? Thank you Lilith for listening to me, to the community, to everybody who said we need to be able to cancel Bastion quests, because if we picked one by mistake, we want to be able to cancel it and not wait 15 hours, which I have done many a times. So this is awesome. The real question is if whether you give up on it, the quest switches. If it does, best change to Bastions that you could have made. If it doesn't, then half of the good change that you could have made. Let's see what happens with that. Optimized unlocking process of support skills in Lost Kingdom Heroic Anthem. Once you meet the unlock conditions, you can directly unlock the corresponding support skill of the support skill menu. So I think what this means is that right now, the support skills are based on the level of skill of your commander. So if you have, for example, a Tamaris that is 1000 and the Tamaris support skill, which is the second skill on her, even if you get to level 6 on the Bastion, you cannot unlock the skill because you have to have it unlocked on the commander first. So as a matter of fact, to get all 14 of the freaking support skills, you have to have them on the commanders as well. That's not very fun. I hope that that's what this means, that they changed it so now you can unlock the support skill even if you don't have it, even if you can't use it. As long as I can unlock it for the achievement, that's all I care for, really. So I hope that that's what fixes that. Optimized map elements added caves and villages in which can be explored by scouts once the fog concealing them has been revealed. It will not appear in current seasons. Okay. Oh, that's good. Heroic Anthem. I guess this is for Heroic Anthem as well as for every other season. It doesn't say which specific season. So that's nice. We're going to get more free stuff for scouting and whatever the heck not. Spoiler alert, there's one more thing super important about scouting coming in this update as well. Stick around in this video for that update. And of course, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about the update? What do you think about what I'm interpreting? What are your comments or questions? Or if you have anything you want to ask Lilith, let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you're always welcome to come to the stream later tonight. I will be picking up questions from you guys that I can't answer, and we will do like a bulk question message to Lilith tonight. so that they answer all of your questions in the coming days. Added across, okay, this adds across a kingdom. You can see Bastion status on other kingdom, on other servers. They optimize sound effects and all that, blah, 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 not important. Next, point number 4, alliance system optimization. Oh boy. Optimize the logic of extinguishing fires in alliance buildings. Alliance members can now extinguish fires in alliance buildings once they've been burning for a set period of time. 20 minutes for flags, 30 minutes for fortresses, 60 minutes center fortresses, and 60 minutes for alliance fortresses. So center fortresses, alliance fortresses, 2 different things for the record in terms of times. At the same time, the cooldown of extinguishing fires has been removed. So now, flag burned, it'll burn for 20 minutes, and only then you can extinguish it. So it's essentially a way to speed up the burning of flags, to speed up the fights, to get the fights to not be prolonged and crazy. Essentially, you cannot really drag time anymore. You're going to have to defend your flag or let it burn. We're going to keep reading through this because there's a couple of extra points in here that you need to understand before we give you a thought on this. And that's point number 2. They also optimize the logic in which alliance buildings recover essentially. Alliance buildings will gain the contending status when garrison combat is within attacks, an attacker, and will not recover durability. Alliance buildings can only recover their durability when they do not have the burning and or contending status. Burning alliance buildings will continue to lose durability as if they're being contended, and the above 2 adjustments should speed up the fights and all that stuff. This is exactly what I was saying just now. What they're looking to do is they want to not have a flag last for years. If your flag burns, it's toast. Now, here's the thing. So long as you keep swarming the flag or the building or whatever it is, it'll always stay in contending mode. So once you burn a flag, it can, as long as it's burning, it's not going to gain durability. But you can, once it's extinguished, keep swarming the flag, and then it will not stay durable, essentially. You will continually keep making it so that it's not losing health, but it's also not gaining health. So essentially what's going to happen now, and I can see the future, trust me when I tell you on that one, you're going to burn a flag. That flag's going to burn. And once that flag finishes burning, folks are going to send farms or whatever the heck they have to just swarm the flag nonstop so it stops gaining health while the rally is building up. And when the rally hits the flag, you stop swarming the flag because now the rally is hitting it and all is good. So as long as the flag is not burning, it'll get swarmed nonstop until the rally hits it, and then it'll just hit it. So there's going to be a big shift in how you fight KVKs with this update, just so you know. They also reduced the cooldown for 2 alliance skills, Nature Gift in Fully Loaded. Nature Gift went down from 72 hours to 24 hours, and Fully Loaded from 48 to 12 hours. Lilith, no Nature's Gift in Light versus Darkness Kingsland. Thank you. That's all I'm asking for. That is all I'm asking for. Now, the reason they did this was kind of another thing that I complained about, which was I need to do 5 donations, tech donations for a Bastion quest, which I cannot give up on, and I don't have technology to get points for. So what I do, in theory, what you got to do is you got to leave the alliance, go to a farm alliance, stay there for 2.5 hours so you can get the 5 points of tech, then donate them, and then you're good. But that's a pain in the butt, and that sucks. And so now we'll have a little bit more technology available quicker. That's at least their intention. Take the damn Nature Gift away from Kingsland, Lilith. Point number 5 in our big changes here is point number 2 of other optimizations. Optimize the Mightiest Governor event by adding a 6th stage. Sprint for the Win lasts 1 day and allows players to earn points through a variety of ways. At the same time, the duration of Eliminate Enemies, aka Killing event, has been decreased from 2 days to 1. Hallelujah! At least something. You take out the KE's length, which means less pain in the butt, fighting for no damn reason within your own kingdom. Now, don't go get excited just yet. We don't know what Sprint for the Win is. We don't know what points you can get out of it. So once that comes out, we will again make a video about it and let you know how it affected Mightiest Governor. But hey, 2 years later, they optimized Mightiest Governor. Thank you. Thank you. We've been crying about this for a very long time. Point number 5 is actually way down here at 5.6. Optimized action point system by increasing the maximum from 1,000 to 1,500. Woohoo! We get more. We can have more AP, which means even if you don't hunt for a few hours, it doesn't fill up and you're not getting any more. So that's nice. More AP accumulated. Granted all governors a claimable extra 500 free AP every single day. Woo! More AP, more hunting for everybody. I like it. But when there's a carrot, there tends to also be a stick. And here it comes. At the same time, governors can now only purchase action points when they have 0 action point recovery items. Boo! I've actually been buying AP for gems every single day while I have the potions because I want to convert some gems into AP. And now again, you got to drain yourself out only to then have the AP available. And that sucks. And the reason that sucks is because you're going to have to essentially you're going to have a much shorter period of time in which you can convert gems into AP, which means you're going to have to spend more gems on AP rather than what I'm doing today, which is every single day I spend 500, 600 gems and get a little bit of AP. That same thing, you're going to have only 3 or 4 or 10 days worth to do, and you're going to need so much more AP that you'll end up spending a ton more gems, and that was the stick right there. That sucks. Point number 6 in our top 5, because it is what it is actually, well, is this 0.6? It's 0.7. We're almost done. I did math wrong. Anyway, 5.8. Optimize the choice logic for wounded troops in hospital. When you enter a hospital now, all wounded troops will be selected by default, and at the same time, hospital capacity for lower levels has been increased to be more reasonable. Now, I kind of like this because now you will know exactly what you need in order to heal up all your hospital rather than just what you can based on your speed ups and based on your resources. So that's kind of cool. The reason this is an important point, it's for the lower level hospitals. They become a little bit bigger, which means in the early game, you'll have a little bit less losses. I like it overall. I want to give 2 commendable shout outs to points 5.3 and 5.4. This one's actually much more important than 5.8 realistically, but still. Added an option that scouts can hold their position after finishing exploring. Oh my goodness, thank the Lord. I cannot tell you how many times I had a 20-minute that way and then I forgot that I scouted. And half an hour later, I was like, damn, the scout came already back. And the next tile is another 20 minutes that way. And it sucks. Now, you can leave your scouts out there and keep moving them forward and forward and forward. That makes scouting fog a million times easier. Like a million times easier. And so, huge point. I guess we can turn this into point number 8 and call it a day. Massive change, very important. Finally, they will still come back to your city on their own after a set time if you give it no further instructions. That's awesome. That is really awesome. Optimized the text of some commanders' talents regarding garrison and strongholds to make the terminology consistent. Actual effects have not changed. Lilith have been doing this quite a bit. They've been making sure the terminology and the language in commanders' skills are more and more clear. However, Lilith, I did catch you guys changing Herald. You guys definitely changed Herald, and I'll show it on stream today. And you guys did not send the mail out, and you guys did not say anything about it, but Herald changed. Not only the text, but also his effects. And it's very, very clear. And so, on stream later tonight, we'll talk about that as well. But Lilith, don't try to catch us asleep, man. We ain't asleep, we awaken. With that being said, this update is actually massive. Lilith have been dropping bombs on us lately. Like, they have been doing, like, I think this is the third or even the third biggest, the third huge update this year. Think about it. Every month there is an update, 12 updates a year, and a quarter of them so far have been massive, changing so much, adding KVKs, adding KVK choices, changing the equipment system, adding equipment. All that's changed in 2020, and honestly, I'm super stoked to see what Lilith come up with in 2021, as this will be the last update of the year. And yeah, other than that, what else can be said? What do y'all think? Leave me a comment down below. I'm Gekko. I'm out of here. I appreciate every single one of you. Smash the like on this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on stream later tonight. We'll talk about this and a few other things. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your week. Take care. Peace.